Steve Rorix. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's a unanimous. We have approved today's agenda. There is no approval of previous meeting minutes. That will be done at our regular meeting on June 15th to get all of our meeting minutes caught up. And today we have the opportunity to share with you some things that are very important about Sequoia Dam and what has been going on with the state of Arkansas. So at this point, I want to turn the meeting over to Tony, and he's going to take it from here.
Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Let's see where I start here. We went to, there have been a lot of concerns about the status of the dams. We've been hearing it. I've been hearing it from a lot of people. What's going to happen with the dams? What's going to happen with Lake Sequoia? We've heard a lot of fear going on. Let's get a little loud.
We won't be trying to hear you.
Yeah. You know, housing, people are saying they're selling their house, people are saying they're not getting what they could get for their house. A lot of people are scared that we're going to drain the lake if we don't get our working permits. This also report came out, and we were feared that if we don't do this big project that we'll lose Lake Sequoia. A lot of these rivers have been going around, a lot of people hearing all this, and a lot of people have been saying, well, what about the dams? We haven't really had it on our agenda as much. Brent has, Commissioner Lindstedt has been waiting for Whitney Montague to approach us with what the next step was. And they were doing some work, but they just hadn't really gotten to us. So Councilman Thompson approached Trey Stein about these concerns from his constituents, and I was put in touch with Trey. And he facilitated a meeting on May 20th in Little Rock with Whitney Montague, her boss, a couple others from the department, an engineer, and a representative from the governor's office. And we expressed our concerns of what was happening here in the Cherokee Village and with our dams, and showing them that we don't have that kind of money to do what Olson had wanted us to do. We want to know what's going on with the working permits, what's going on with, all the status of the dams and what needs to be done. So with that, I'll just read kind of what they gave us. Dear Commissioners, the attached letter is intended to provide you with the current status of the dams in the Cherokee Village Suburban Improvement District and clarify the role of the Arkansas Department of Agriculture with respect to the Olson Engineering report titled CDSID Lake Sequoia Dam and Spillway Potential Modification of Existing Condition Assessments, Conceptual Improvement Codification, Engineer Opinions of Probable Cause Recommendations for Future Action. The department looks forward to working with CDSID to ensure safe and continuing operation of the 7 lakes and dams of Cherokee Village in regards to Whitney Montague Dam Safety Floodplain Management. At this meeting, all I can say right now is that the state was very, very cooperative. The state is very, very looking forward to working with our CDSID in the city with all that I'm about to share with you. The one thing they did say that relieved me was they said, we have no intention and no desire and no plans to ever drain any of your lakes. We will want to work with you, partner with you, and help you every step along the way. And this is what I asked for, a letter so that I could bring back to the public. I just didn't want to be hearsay from me. I wanted from the state of what they plan to do. So here was the letter that they sent to all of us commissioners as well as the city council, because emergency action plan will be also included in all this, which we will need the city, fire, and police department and the county emergency management involved. Dear Commissioners, Arkansas Department of Agriculture, I should preface this that we will put this on our website. The city's going to put it on the website, so if you want a copy, you can. We got it uploaded, Jim?
Tonight.
We'll have it tonight, so everybody can get online and read it for yourself as well. The Department of Agriculture appreciated the opportunity to discuss the status of Lake Sequoia Dam with Commissioner Smith, Councilmember Thompson, Governor's Office Representative Rachel Smith, and State Representative Trace Stein on May 20, 2026. This letter is intended to provide you with the current status of the dams in Cherokee Village Suburban Improvement District and clarifies the role of the department with respect to the Olson Engineering Report titled CVSID Lake Sequoia Dam and Spillway Potential Modifications. Existing conditions assessment, conceptual improvement, codification, engineer's opinion, and probable cause recommendations for future action. Herein, we just call it the Olson Report. The study of the existing earthen dam and spillway of Lake Sequoia Dam was conducted by the Olson Engineering 2025 and documented in the January 27, 26 Olson Report. As discussed in the May 20 meeting, this study was not requested by the department, nor initiated in response to a regulatory requirement from the department. Additionally, the analysis is not part of the operation renewal process, as the Lake Sequoia Lake Dam permit is valid until 2033. The department received a copy of the Olson Report from CDSID Chairman Brent Hunstead on May 23, 2026. Please note that the department did not conduct a condition assessment of Sequoia Lake Dam. They did conduct a condition assessment of Sequoia Lake Dam on June 28, 2024. I do have a copy of that as well. That was provided for me. Unfortunately, it was titled to David Webb for some reason. So I don't know if we ever got this or not, but I don't remember seeing this. So, the structure was inspected as part of an effort to identify high hazard dams most in need of maintenance, repairs, and renovations. During the inspection, the dam appeared to be in poor operational condition. There was thick overgrowth on the downstream slope, limiting the inspection of the downstream embankment. The inlet were overgrown vegetation. The principal spillway was cracked and overgrown vegetation. An emergency spillway was leaking through timbers, and bare reinforcement wire was exposed. Additionally, the spillway was overgrown with aquatic vegetation. The overgrowth on the embankment was of particular concern as the density of the vegetation prevented thorough assessment of slumps, cracks, and depressions. Trees on the slope should be removed as possible. Overturning could lead to partial or full dam failure, and root intrusions provide pathways for seepage failure. Though deficiencies, and this is in bold letters, though deficiencies were identified, a formal engineering review and report was not required. CDSID dam permits. There are 7 permitted dams in CDSID. 6 of them are high hazard and 1 is a significant hazard dam. There is a chart on this letter so you can see what this means. So high hazard dams are classified as having economic damage exceeding $500,000 and likely loss of human life in the event of a dam failure, whereas significant hazard are anticipated to have no loss of human life and anticipated damages between $100,000 and $500,000 in the event of a dam failure. We have 3 dams, Aztec, Cherokee, and Sequoia, who still have permits. Aztec is up in 2031. Cherokee and Sequoia are expired in 2033. Chanute, Omaha, Navajo, and Thunderbird their permits have expired, so we need to get working permits for them. Most regions an emergency action plan. Omaha does not need one, but the others do need them, and that's another part we'll go over here too that they address. 4 of the dams are operating under expired operation permits. Within 60 days of this letter, the department will schedule a meeting with CDSID to discuss the renewal process. The operation permit renewal process provides a framework for assessing the condition and operational safety of older dams and equips dam owners and operators with data to make informed decisions with respect to continued investments in their structure. Let me add to what they told me that there is a list of engineering firms that they have that we can use that can only charge up to $25,000 per dam. That's their max. If it goes over that, then the state has to get involved and then we can come up with some other plan of action. But That's the maximum is $25,000. It could be 10,000, it could be 5,000, just depends on the condition of that dam that they're doing the work for, getting the working permit. Operation permits are valid for a 50-year period, commensurate with the initial date of issuance and the alignment with the industry standard service life for earthen dams. The process is a 4-phase collaborative effort engaging dam owners and operators, engineers, and the department staff. And these phases include phase 1 of operation permit renewal application, which I have a copy of. They gave me a copy of what it looks like. Dam owners notify the department that they wish to renew their operation permit. Applicants are provided a 3-year period to bring their dam in compliance with state dam safety regulations and receive a new operation permit. Phase 2, operation assessment. Dam owners retain the services of an engineer to assess current compliance with state regulations and identify deficiency, including existing deficiencies identified by department. Compliance certification. An engineer must certify that the dam is in compliance with state regulation and is safe to operate and provide a plan for bringing the dam into compliance. Issuance of new operation permit is phase 4. The department will review submitted documents and either issue a new operation permit or provide guidance for the dam owners who must repair or renovate their dams to achieve compliance. This 36-month process provides time for assessment of older structures, technical support and outreach for dam owners and operators, and provisions for awarding renewed permits or decommissioning non-compliant structures. Annual inspections reports are due for all 7 dams as per their code at least once per year, and after each major storm event, the dam owner must perform a visual inspection of the dam. The inspection result must be summarized on the form supplied by the department and submitted to the department within 10 days. As discussed in the May 20th, 26th meeting, the department is looking forward to working with the current CDSID maintenance staff to provide hands-on inspection training and ensure that the inspection schedule is brought up to date. The first training opportunity is June 25th in Jonesboro during a dam owners workshop. Emergency action plans with respect to EAPs. The current EAP is required for all high hazard dams. Implementation of these EAPs must include 1 tabletop exercise per year and 1 test drill every 3 years. Per department records, updated EAPs will partner with CDSID this summer to implement updates to the outdated EAPs. This was something that they said that they were going to go around and do to certain communities, and after this meeting they told me that they were going to put Cherokee Village at the top of the list for consideration. So they will come and help us with our EA plan. This summer the department will partner with CDSID to provide annual inspection training, initiate operation permit renewal process for Lake Chinook, Lake Omaha, Lake Cabo, and Lake Thunderbird. They will provide support for EAP updates, and they will review the findings of the Olson report for Sequoia. Further, to ensure clear and consistent communication, the department will provide copies of all dam-related correspondence to all current CDSID commissioners. The department looks forward to working with CDSID to ensure safe and continuing operation of the 7 lakes and dams in Cherokee Village. Regards, Whitney Montague. So basically what they're telling us is that they are willing to work with us, partner with us, get our dams in compliance. They understand our fiscal needs, or I should just say it. They understand what budget we run under. They also understand that we have this lawsuit, so they have that consideration. But they are willing to step up, help us, and get our dams where they should be and safe, and with a certain budget. So I think that's been the biggest thing I got out of this was that the state's there for us, and they're willing to work with us. So we have a positive pathway to make sure all our dams have working permits and that they're safe.
Thank you very much, Tony. Appreciate that very concise report. And it gives us all hope that we will be in compliance this summer sometime. We're going to be working closely with Whit Montague's office to make sure that our commissioners want to contribute a comment?
Bottom line, this is, as to the Lake Sequoia Dam, this is great news, folks. The sky is not falling. The state of Arkansas wants to work with us. I don't know if you heard what Tony said, that the old rumors of if we don't get this right, the state was going to come in, drill a hole in one of the dams and let them go into a mud pit. Never going to happen. That, as long as we do what the state wants us to do, and we will, there's no doubt about it. We've got a clear timeline. They want to come in the next 60 days to provide us with that timeline, and we got 3 years to do X, Y, and Z on each of these dams. This is great news. Great news for the village. Thanks. That's all I can say.
Susan, do you have a comment?
No, sir, thank you.
Stephen, a comment? Okay, at this point of the program, that is pretty much all we wanted to do is share with you today. Right now, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn today's special meeting.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn this special meeting after talking about the dams. I'm thrilled with this announcement. Absolutely.
Do we have a second?
To adjourn, I said.
Okay, we have a motion by Susan to adjourn today's special meeting regarding the dams. We have a second by Mr. Commissioner Myers. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those opposed? Meeting's adjourned at 12:49. We will have an 11-minute recess before our 1 o'clock meeting, and we hope you all stick around for that. Thank you very much for coming today.